What's going on, people? So, picked up some shoes the other day. There's that, right? Real quick for the people who care to see that sort of thing. So this right here, as you can see, it is the Adidas Ultraboost 5X and basically an all-white colorway, right? So there you go. Give me some shots of that. Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about, right? On the inside, same thing you would probably expect down there. Little things saying whenever these things were made. Across the bottom, you do have a little bit more color going on down there, but overall, I mean, it's the bottom. It's not really a whole lot happening, right? So I think that kind of sums up that. But real quick though, just a sort of a comparison. So this being the Ultraboost Lite, or the Ultraboost 23, depends on who you ask. People call it different things. So minor changes going from one to the next, right? In a lot of ways, they do have a similar look. But in my opinion, bringing this one over here, this is an Ultraboost 19. To me, they kind of went back more so to this as far as a comparable look, which is cool because this was for a long time my favorite Ultraboost, right? But anyways, let me talk about these real quick, show you some pictures or whatever. So this right here, right? When I first saw these, one thing I'll add in first, these have 3M on them, right? And I'm a fan of that, right? So it does give it something to kind of break these things up, because otherwise they would be so plain. I mean, look at them, right? There's nothing really going on here, right? But I get it. Some people need stuff like that. But anyways, as far as the shoes go, when I first heard about these, it was through an email from Adidas, and they said, hey, we've got more colors of the 5X coming around. And I was kind of like, oh, cool, because your first wave was okay, but definitely a solid needs improvement, right? If I was going to give you a grade on this. So that happened. I looked at the email, and it's like, yeah, we got all black and we got all white. I'm like, well, this is trash, right? But some of us have color run 5K things coming up, and it seemed like a white shoe might be something to have, especially one that's going to be comfortable, right? I'll get into that in a little bit as far as the comfort goes, but all in all, like I was showing you, not a whole lot different. If you've seen an Ultraboost before, it's very much the same thing, just minor tweaks that everybody makes from one year to the next year to the next year. So there's that for you. But I said something about the sizing just a second ago, or the comfort anyway, so I'm going to talk about that for a second, because people do like to see these things, hear about them, whatever. So, sizing wise, right? I bought these in a 9.5. It's working out fine. They fit very much like the last pair fit, the 23s or the lights, right? So there is that going for it. Now, if you have other pairs of earlier Ultraboosts, like the 1 through 4 type era, a lot of those did fit a little snug. These don't fit quite like that. So if you were going up in those, you may not need to on these. They do still hug your feet in like all the right ways, in my opinion, right? So you got that going, but it's also loose where it needs to be loose, but you still feel secure in them. So it's pretty well done, at least for now. I haven't run in them just yet. That'll be happening relatively soon. Past that, like the lower part, like the midsole and all that, walking around in that, you're going to get the same sort of material feel that you've had in the past ones. It does feel like there's a lot more boost throughout the shoe, and it is very light because, you know, it is light boost. But I'm saying like in the front, like under the forefoot area, yeah, past ones felt a little flat over there. These ones, they don't. So that's kind of a nice little change, right? But past that, wearing them for running and whatnot sounds like it's going to be a pretty good deal. But I get a lot of people will probably buy these also for just casual wear. And I think that's going to work out pretty well too, because again, it's a nice fit around the, you know, around your foot. It's got that sock-like sort of deal. Super breathable, got all the extra perforations in there or whatever. Stretches out where it needs to stretch out to give you more breathability and all that stuff too. So all in all, it's looking like it should be good, but I'll probably do some kind of follow-up just to say how I really feel about it after the fact. Because again, right now it's all speculation, and what good is that? Not a whole lot, at least not in my opinion. But I think I've said enough, so I'm going to shut up and kind of wrap this thing up. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Like I said, I feel like I've covered everything I needed to in this little video or whatever, so I'm just going to move on. Later, people.